All right, everyone. Hypothetically, we're live on YouTube. I tried to do it through Zoom so that I could get Meg and AJ along with us, but I don't think that happened. Let's see if we're actually working. I'm doing free ads for everyone. Yeah, we're live. Okay, great. Hey, Tony. Happy New Year. So I tried to do this so that AJ and Meg could join. I don't even know if they're available. We had our Christmas dinner last night, so I did tell them we might do this. I tried to set it up in Zoom. That did not work. So happy New Year, everyone. John needs to learn technology. AJ's in charge of technology usually. So it's the holidays and we're all home or somewhere else. So I'm not going to hold her accountable for that. It's on me for that. So anyway, happy New Year's. What we're going to do today is just do a quick kind of run through of what's going on our channel for next year. And those things, I'm just going to make sure we're still live. It's so weird when you're trying to like figure out and there's a delay. So much fun. All right. Yeah, we're definitely live. We're way late too. So if anybody has any questions, please feel free to fire them out. We are happy to answer questions. And when I say we, I mean the collective we. We would love to answer questions if we were all here, but I am here, so I will answer questions. First and foremost, we want to say thank you to everyone for all of the support. We started this channel in like late January of this year to try to provide just great information for everyone. And it's been pretty amazing, I have to tell you. So we never expected it to kind of grow this quickly or to even grow at all. I mean, it's weird sometimes you just don't know who you're chatting with out there, but it's been incredible and we really, really, really appreciate everybody who watches any of our videos. You know, it's been a learning curve. It's not always easy to do these videos and to be consistent, and we really appreciate anybody who watches them, anybody and everybody who watches them. So let's cover a few things. We wanted to talk about what content we're going to focus on next year. We really do. I don't believe that there's any competition in the YouTube cruise space, right? I think that there are some tremendous YouTubers out there that focus on cruise stuff, which we talk about a lot. You know, we watch a lot of those. I watch Royal Caribbean Blogs live stream every week. I watch Tony from La Lita Loca almost every single day. I watch a lot of Don's videos. I watch almost all of Hard Travel. We watch The Weekend Cruiser. We watch Emma Cruises all the time. Midships, we talk about all the time. Paro DJ, Gary Bembridge, everybody. So I don't really think there's competition. I think that everybody has their own kind of style and take on things. But I do try to stay out of the space, some of other people's spaces, because sometimes it feels redundant. So for us, we try not to focus on news, because Tony and Don and some of those people do that really well. And what we try to focus on is experiences and what we see when we go on all these cruises. And someone did ask me if we never heard of Royal Caribbean Blog, right, Tony? Who the hell is that guy, Matt Ochberg? But so what we try to do is a lot of times people ask, like, do you guys pay for cruises? Do you get them for free? It's very rare that we get cruises for free. We do get offers for cruises for free because I'm a travel advisor. So we do get some kind of like, they're called FAM cruises where you have learning experiences, or sometimes you just get comped things, very rarely, but occasionally. I try to say no to those as much as humanly possible because my goal is to be objective. And if somebody's paying my way, not that I care, I will still be objective. I don't care at all. But I don't want them to feel like they're not going to, help us or do anything because we're being honest. And we want to be honest all the time. The other thing we don't do a lot of is clickbaity things. I know it works. I know that people do it and it's very effective. I just don't enjoy it. I'm not trying to trick you into watching our videos. You can watch them if you would like. If you don't, I'm certainly not going to trick you by saying you won't believe what happened. I mean, we're a marketing company, so we understand clickbait and we don't advise that for our clients, and we certainly aren't going to do it ourselves. I just don't like it. So that's that. So I want to talk about, hello, Alicia. I was just saying, I don't know if you jumped on earlier, Alicia, but I blamed my lack of technology understanding on you not being here. I tried to set this up in Zoom and I could not get it done. AJ has joined the chat. I can't figure out how to do the stream, so I had to do it in OBS, and I did it super last minute. So here we are. I don't know how to get you guys in. If you could figure it out, come join me somewhere. I'm in OBS. You can drive to my house. I'll be done by the time you get there. So I want to quickly talk about what we have planned for content next year, and then some cruises that we're going on if anybody would like to join us on cruises. The other thing we don't do a lot of, and this is mostly intentional, is we really don't try to sell anything to anybody. Our goal is to provide really good content. Most people know that we're travel advisors. If you would like to book a cruise with us, you're more than welcome to. We would love to help you with your cruise. I generally don't say that a lot. One, because I'm not super salesy anyway. It's just not my nature. It's not how I prefer to function as a company or a human, even though we should. I know that we should. But the other thing is that we just don't want to push. We're not out here pushing our products. Somebody commented on a video last week and being like, oh, for you doing these sales videos. These are not sales videos. We're trying to give you the best information, which is why sometimes if I say something is not a pleasant experience, you know, I try to be really kind of constructive most of the time, but I will give my honest opinion. And sometimes my honest opinion is, hey, I don't like the buffet. And here's why I don't like the buffet. It's not the food. I love the food at the buffet. The Indian food is amazing. I don't like the people at the buffet because people are gross. And that's sad but true. I wish people were really nice and courteous and washed their hands and didn't grab food with their hands, but they do. So we're going to be honest about that. So it's another reason why we don't really push selling things on here, is because, again, you know, I value us being honest over everything. I almost said authentic, but it's such a cliche marketing word that I won't use it. So our content for next year, what we are going to focus on, we'll still do all the things that we currently do. We'll do some shorts. We'll do some trivia contests. We're going to do a lot more fun things on live streams. We are going to start out doing, we're going to increase it, but we're going to start out the year doing one live stream a month. And we're generally going to focus those live streams on a particular ship. And what we're going to do with each of these live streams is every month is going to be focused on a ship. And at some point, if we're going on a lot of cruises, we might do a ship a week or a ship every other week. But right now, we're going to do a ship a month. Every day, we're going to do a little bit of content. Some might be on the dining experiences or the itineraries or the ports. We're going to try to do something every day and do a deep dive every month on a ship. At the end of that month, we will do a live stream about that ship. If anybody has questions, we'll go through all the things that we talked about on that ship. Our goal is to try to be a little more thorough, and then we're going to kind of coincide that with some of the cruises that we're going on. So our cruises for next year right now, they will increase. Each of us, and each of us, by each of us, I mean myself, AJ, and Meg. There are more of us, but we're the three main people that are producing this content and doing all this work. So the three of us are each going to go on 9 cruises this year. Right now, I really can't go on any more than 9. I'm sure AJ and Meg could go on more than 9, and they're more than welcome to. But for now, 9 cruises apiece, and we're going to do some of those cruises together. Right now, January, April, September, October, and December. 5 cruises we're going to do together. And then we're going to split up the other ones, and I'm going to go through those with you now. January, we're doing Enchantment of the Seas. That's also what we're going to be focused on the channel for January, which is interesting. It's a smaller ship. So, yeah, Tony, tell me about it. Wow. I mean, Tony, if you would like to personally help us pay for these cruises, I'm just kidding. We're good. We are going to, we're each going on 9, Steve. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for checking in. We're each going to do 9 cruises. It's aggressive. But our goal is to try to get as much content out there as humanly possible. And I think for most people, I think will understand that it's a lot of fun to go on 9 cruises. But it is a lot of work, right? We do run another business. So we run our marketing and web design business. And luckily at least with Royal Caribbean, most of the ships are going to have Starlink on it. So the internet will be better. It's a little easier. We do work on these cruises. So we do get up really early in the morning. I get up around 5. So does AJ. And we work for a little bit. Meg gets up a little bit later, joins us for breakfast, and then she does work a little bit later in the day. But we do try to get almost our full schedule of work done during each day. Yeah, Tony, 5's good. AJ just said 9's enough for her. Her child would miss her. You can always bring him with you, or your husband as well. So we are going to be doing Enchantment in January. Again, small ship. February, we don't have anything planned. Meg may be going on. Meg's changing her name because she got married. So we're waiting for the paperwork to come through on that. She may be going on Navigator out of LA in February. In March, I am going on MSC Seascape. And AJ is going on the Caribbean Princess. She's doing an awesome one. She's doing a Panama Canal cruise, which is 12 days. Is that what it is? 12 days, AJ? Hers, I think, is 12 days. I'm doing Seascape, which is only 7 days. And I'm doing the same old Caribbean. She's doing a cool one down the Panama Canal. And then April, we are all doing Meraviglia out of Brooklyn. We are up in the Philly area, so that one's really close for us. We're going to do Meraviglia, and that's in April. Again, if anybody wants to join us on any of these trips, let me know. You're welcome, Josh. I mean, we're not salesy. You certainly don't have to book through us. If you would like to join us, you can. AJ thought she had 10. That's great. Yeah, it's a lot. I think it's 10 to 12 days your cruise. She's going to Colombia, Costa Rica, a bunch of cool spots on that one. In May, Meg is doing 2. She's doing Oasis of the Seas and MSC World Europa, which we are all doing that MSC World Europa one, which is a Mediterranean one. And World Europa is a brand new ship. We're doing a lot of MSC this year for some reason. We're going to try those out. We did a lot of Royal last year. June, AJ is going to Alaska with her family. Again, she's doing a lot of the cool itineraries this year. And I am doing Vision of the Seas. I'm Mr. Small Ships this year. July, we don't have anything planned at the moment, but that's going to change. And in August, I'm going on NCL Joy. And AJ is going on Virgin, Scarlet Lady. So that'll be a fun one to do, to have a little bit of a perspective on Virgin. And then September, we are all going on NCL Sky, which is up the East Coast. And we're going to, it's a Boston, Martha's Vineyard, Maine, Bar Harbor, doing that whole one. And then we're getting off in Quebec City, which is a really cool one. Check out a little Canada and Halifax, of course. October, we are doing our Murder Mystery Cruise on Anthem of the Seas, which leaves on October 30th. That one, if you'd like to join us, you actually do have to book through us. Again, not selling it. You are more than welcome to join us if you'd like. It's going to be a fun Murder Mystery Cruise. We're bringing in a company that's going to run the Murder Mystery. So the Murder Mystery will take place over the course of the cruise. We'll have cocktail parties. We're going to have trick-or-treating for the kids to cabins, everybody who's in our group. And we're going to do a costume contest as well. So if you want to do the Murder Mystery, you could certainly come on the cruise with us. But if you want to do the Murder Mystery or the events, you have to book that one through us. There's a lot of additional expenses for us to rent the rooms and to pay the company and stuff. So, and then November, we don't have anything planned. That could change. And in December, we are doing NCL Viva out of Miami, brand new ship. So we're doing a lot of brand new ships this year. We're doing Seascape, which is brand new. We're doing MSC World Europa, which is brand new. And then we're doing NCL Viva, which is brand new. And then I'm sure, whatever else pops up. And then we are doing Icon in the following March of 2024. So come join us on that one. That'll be fun too. And then, so just to give you a rundown of the ships that we're going to be focusing on, January is going to be Enchantment. February is going to be NCL Getaway. March is going to be Seascape. April is going to be Anthem of the Seas. May is going to be the Pearl. June, Meraviglia. July, Symphony. August, World Europa. September, Joy. October, Vision. November, Sky. December, NCL Viva. And then we'll mix in a bunch of other things during the year that we do, but we're going to try to produce a video every day. I know Tony does it. I don't know how he does it. It's a ton of work. I know Matt does, at least Matt and his team at Royal Caribbean Blog do a few a week. Don Terrace does one almost every day. Emma does a few a week. It's hard. It's a lot of work. We're going to really shoot to get a video out every day. And we're going to see how that happens. It's going to be fun. If anybody has any questions, I'm happy to answer them. But otherwise, we really do want to say thank you to everybody who's watched even one video, even the shit talkers. Sorry, this is monetized. I'll keep that clean. Even the people who are haters. We appreciate you watching the videos. And we do appreciate everybody's comments. As long as you're respectful with your comments, if there's something you don't like, or if we screw something up, I do appreciate that. Just sometimes people are mean, which is fine. We don't pay attention to those. We just block those people from the channel. So if there are things that you would like us to do videos on, let us know. We would love to do some customized videos. We're definitely going to be doing at least 12 live streams this year. We're going to have a lot more merchandise and different things set up. We really don't want to do like Amazon affiliate stuff and all. I know that's a good way to make money, but I'm not really interested in doing that. We'll make recommendations for like Amazon products, but for the most part, I don't really want to do that. We will have some merch. We do make a lot of fun merch things. We just don't sell them. So we'll do that and we'll have some fun merch things. If you go on any cruises with us, each cruise this year that we're all going on, we'll have a shirt. We'll give out you'll get one of those shirts if you book with us and go on the cruise. Steve, yeah, you should definitely plan an Alaska cruise, especially if you live in Seattle. Now, however, I would recommend if it's your first time doing Alaska, I would generally recommend that you go out of Vancouver. AJ, yeah, it's on you to sell stuff. It's on Meg to create the shirts, and then it's on you to get them set up on the website. But for Steve, if you are going to go in Alaska, I would recommend leaving out of Vancouver so you could do the passage and kind of get a better overall Alaskan experience. You can leave out of Seattle, which would be a no-brainer for you to do a quick 7-dayer. And you can go on a bigger ship out of Seattle, which is cool. But you don't kind of dig into Alaska as much, which is fine. Maybe if you don't want to. I personally hate the cold. So if I'm doing an Alaskan cruise, I would leave out of Seattle because I would prefer to be on a big ship where I have things to do. I'm just want to look at the glaciers and experience the Seattle and the Alaska that way. If you leave out of Vancouver, you're going to go through the passage and you're going to end in Alaska. And then you're going to get a little more dug into ports there because it takes time, just like for us leaving out of Jersey. It takes 2 days to get down to the Bahamas and then, you're hustling around. Same thing out of Seattle, right? It takes a few days to get to Alaska and then you're only going to see a few things and come back. So leaving out of Vancouver, you're going to get really dug into all the different ports. You're going to go to more ports, and then you have the ability at the end to tack on a day or 2 or 3 or whatever you would like to do and get into Alaska and do like Denali and those type of things, which is, again, all depends on what you enjoy. That would, to me, be a more kind of thorough Alaska experience. Sure. You're welcome. No problem. My pleasure. But again, if you just like big ships and you want to go on a cruise like I do, I don't really, it's so sad that I really don't care about getting off the ship in Alaska. I just want to see the glaciers. So I would just go out of Seattle and go on one of the big boys like NCL Bliss, which goes there, or Ovation through Royal, and those ships are there. So yeah, it's a fun one. But AJ will be on Brilliance of the Seas in June, so you can hit her up for advice, and we'll be talking about that a lot in June as well. Other than that, I think that's it. Again, we couldn't be more thankful of everybody who watches our videos. We work really hard on them. I know in the beginning of the year, the video quality and sometimes the things aren't perfect, and we do really try hard to make the videos, and we continue to try hard to make them better and better, and to have good advice and the best information that we could produce, and try to make them fun and engaging and not boring. So we really do appreciate it. And from myself, AJ, and Meg, and the whole team, we really do appreciate everybody. Tony said an Alaskan cruise is a forget-me-not cruise. Totally true. It's a big one. It's a great experience. Again, if you're into that, I want to do the Norwegian fjords. That's like on my bucket list. So I really want to see that. I think that's incredible. I also want to we are doing Europe this year. We're doing Mediterranean. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate that. We're going to do the Mediterranean this year. I also want to get to Japan, but with all the conflict and stuff, it's been tough to do Japan. I know Tony and Don are in Australia now. That's a bucket list. However, I really would prefer not to do a 24-hour flight. So we'll see about that, but that's a good one. And I'd also like to do like the Israel kind of Middle East one over there too. We'll see. And of course, everybody wants to do like Russia and Croatia, and all those are great ports, but that's brutal right now because of everything that's going on. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Happy New Year. Everybody have a safe and really fun night tonight. I will be asleep by midnight. So have a great night. Have a great New Year's. We will start our year off tomorrow. We're going to start doing a video every day. So we will have a video out tomorrow. That video tomorrow is going to be on Enchantment of the Seas, and we're going to be talking about, tell you what the video tomorrow is going to be. It's going to be an overview of the Enchantment of the Seas. So we'll be doing that tomorrow. I'll pull that up on my screen. Steve, have a great night. Hope you have a wonderful New Year's. Thank you all for coming. And Tony, you have COVID? How did you get it on a ship? Our whole team has gotten COVID this year on a cruise ship. We try not to say that too much because we don't want to dissuade people from traveling, but it does happen. Did you get COVID on a cruise or just at home? How are you feeling? We're going to wait until Tony gets back to us before we end the stream. I'm anxiously watching the comments. Steve, I hope you don't have COVID. I hope you're home and healthy and fine. I know AJ doesn't have COVID. I hope she doesn't because we had dinner last night. Oh, son of a gun. Well, thank God you didn't get it from Matt and the rest of the Royal Caribbean blog crew. I know Matt got it this year on his Alaska cruise. See, we do watch all the different cruise channels. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that you're feeling okay. I hope you get through it and it's really light. Thank God now we're at the point of the pandemic where it still stinks. I don't want to see anybody get COVID, but it is much milder now. Thank God. I certainly don't want to get it again. I did not have a great experience with COVID. Good. I'm glad you're feeling better. That's great. Of course. All right, everybody, have a wonderful, safe New Year's Eve. Everybody send Tony Diaz their love and some cough medicine. And I hope everybody's feeling better and get ready for your cruises. We're going on a cruise in 6 days. We'll be on Enchantment January 6th. So everybody have a lovely New Year's, and we'll see you guys next year. Happy 2023. Thanks, everyone. Bye.